and welcome back to Sounds Funny Radio. I'm your host, James Quesada, and we've been on a break since the end of October 2023 when we released our 2 special Halloween episodes. And if you missed it, one of those was an improvised sitcom, and the other was a sketch comedy special of written material. So in both cases, we were really shaking things up with the format of the show up until that point, which was super fun. And that's the thing about our team at Sounds Funny Radio. We got a bunch of ideas. And that's really the main thing that we were doing with our time over the break, is thinking about how we can bring all of those ideas to life and lean into the experimental nature of our group and make this show feel like a playground for all of those fun ideas. So we spent some time workshopping different show formats and just playing around, and we decided that we're going to approach this thing kind of like a proving grounds or an anthology series where we pick our favorite idea at the moment and dig into it for all it's worth over the course of a season. And we'll also leave room for special episodes like those Halloween episodes and really anything else we feel inspired to do along the way. It's going to be Sounds Funny Radio, the podcast of improv, sketch comedy, and whatever else sounds funny. And this month, we're going to be launching season 2 of the show, doing what we call the telephone game. It's a completely improvised series of phone calls between characters, having fun with all the connections and disruptions of life on the phone. We don't use a suggestion or any sort of prompt with these episodes. We all just come into the studio drawing inspiration from maybe real phone calls that we've had recently, or snippets of conversation we overheard on the street, or little observations between people and whatever else it may be, and we put that into our world of phone calls. Unscripted, unrehearsed, we don't discuss anything we're bringing into the room ahead of time, we just bring it and play with it. It's been super fun, and we've already recorded a bunch of episodes we're excited for you to hear. And that'll be the format for the show for around 10 episodes before we switch things up again. Probably. We'll also be releasing exclusive bonus episodes once a month on our Patreon. So if you want to support the show and get an extra episode for just a few bucks a month, head over to our Patreon and consider subscribing. There's also some other Sounds Funny 2.0 type stuff, including the new and improved theme music for the show that you heard at the top of this trailer, produced by our friend, the very talented Chris Agar. And we've got some other music projects and live shows and video content all under the Sounds Funny umbrella. So follow us on social media and check out our website at soundsfunny.pizza to stay in the loop. And yes, we're keeping the domain name .pizza. That's the one thing that will never change about this show. Okay, that's it. That's the update. We look forward to having you along for the ride on the next evolution of this show, and we'll catch you on season 2 of Sounds Funny Radio.